What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a love and marriage side chick extra, honey. Yes, the side chick edition, honey. I am over here listening to the exclusive audio of the original Straight No Chaser content creator and her conversation with Arionne Coleslaw Curry. Okay, and we can hear Arionne, honey, in the audio talking about Sheree and Martell, and the relationship is fake, and child, we all know that. Okay, we didn't need you to tell us that. Okay, but I found it interesting on the part that I was listening to where Arionne was talking about Martell, and she was asking Martell, well, why, what is it about me? And number one, if a bitch is saying some shit like that, she got low self-esteem. Okay, you were the side chick. It ain't no, what is it about me? You're looking to this man for validation of who you are, and you should already know who you are. But girl, you're not the smartest cookie in the bunch. Okay, so that damn show ain't your brains. You don't have no beauty to me. You look good in your clothes, I give you that. But that face, honey, no ma'am. The face card has been declined, honey, okay? It has been declined, so that ain't it. I done told y'all once, I done told y'all twice, okay? And at this point, honey, I ain't gotta be nice. I done told y'all, a man will deal with you for years just to use you. You are a sexual object, okay? It was just sex. He never married you. He never entered into a relationship with you. That's very telling. And then I don't like how the content creator she's talking to is gassing her up. Yeah, he may mess with Sheree and he may mess with this one or that one, but he always, came back to you. And did what? Got her pregnant and she on the bench with a baby? Like, he didn't do nothing spectacular for her. And you were on the side. You were not the wife. Okay? And I'm not at all saying that, hell, he treated Melody good, but at least she could say, bitch, I was the wife. You are on the side. You're on the sidelines. Okay? The fact that he never gave you a title, that says a lot. Because guess what? Bitches get fucked and sucked each and every day. But, and even, if you are a fan of Steve Harvey's book, okay, I know some of y'all don't like the book, but he spoke some facts in that book, that first book that he came out with. Act like a lady, think like a man. Okay? He said it in the book. The man will give you a title. Okay? Wife, girlfriend, this, that, or other. Now, I want to take it a step further. And then it's the treatment. How he treats you. Okay? And he has not treated you in a respectful manner. And one thing that Arionne likes to do is she loves to blow up on Martell. We saw the emails that she sent to him, fussing at him. And it's just like, girl, you doing all of that because you unhappy because the man still did not pick you. And then she said on this phone call, right? She said, I don't like how you treating me. And it's like, bitch, how do you think his wife felt? All those years he was messing with you. And that's what I'm saying to y'all. Like, these women that these men be cheating with, they ain't no damn good. You have no morals, no values, no decorum about yourself. You don't have any of that, because if you did, you wouldn't have never been on the side in the first place, and then you wouldn't have been a side piece for all those years. And then you have a lot of audacity, talking shiggity about him and Sheree. Like, girl, he's flaunting another woman in front of you. He doing the same shit that he did to his wife to you. He had every chance in the world to marry you, give you a title. He did nothing because he knows that you are not good enough. Hell, quiet as kept, he ain't no prize either. But I'm just saying, he knows. Yeah, I could do better than her. I could do better than her, but he was using you. I hate to break it to you. I hate to put it in layman's terms. But he was using you for all those years. That's what it was. Well, yeah, but he could have sex with anybody. No, not really. Everybody don't offer sex the way that you do. See, ladies, when you stay with a man and let him fuck on you without a title, and without graduating to the next step of being the wife, girlfriend, best friend, like, all you is a baby mama on the first floor. That's all you are. And when you allow a man to do that, he's going to treat you like a in and out mart. And he literally will be with you when he's with you, and when he's out, he's out. And you even said yourself on the Tasha K interview that you've been faithful to this man for all these years. Okay? You didn't even have enough sense to build up your roster. I told y'all supposed to at least have, when you single, at least 3 men. Because if that one don't work out, why do y'all think that men is always successful with dating and marriage? Because all that love and loyalty and faithfulness that you have for them, they don't have it for you. Okay? And then they will slut shame you. For those of you all that play into that, I don't play into it. You can call me whatever slut you want to, honey. Okay? But Miss Robinson, honey, puts her star player first, which is myself. And if your ass is not acting right, there will be somebody to take your spot. Okay? They will take that spot like real quick. I ain't got a problem with it. Okay? But yeah, that's where you messed up. Faithful to somebody else's husband, honey, for all those years. And now you're embarrassed by it. You are. You try to talk shit like you're not, but girl, we see you on that bench. Okay? We see you and we hear you. Okay, so, and you should be embarrassed, quiet as kept. You really should be. And you should be ashamed. But, ain't no shame in her game. She gonna keep doing the same shiggity, honey, with Martell over and over again. And that my baby daddy, and y'all don't know. Did y'all hear that part of the interview? That my baby daddy. Y'all don't know him the way that I do. And ain't nothing so special about this nigga. That's the narcissism right there. That's why he's dealing with you. Because you have made him your star player instead of yourself. And that's how narcissists is. They will literally cling to whatever woman that treats them special. Even when they act in the ass, even when they out here cheating and lying and trying to destroy your self-esteem, honey. Okay? They will always stick with the woman that's putting them first. That always got their legs open to the moon for them. They gonna always put that type of woman first. Now, don't get it twisted. You ain't gonna get no damn title. Okay? You're not gonna get no title or no commitment. But yeah, that girl, so yeah, you just special. Okay? You're just special. Arionne began saying that he's using Sheree to elevate his career, and see, you can't even help him with that. He got enough sense to go outside of you. See, when a man makes a woman his wife or his girlfriend, he can do that stuff with her. They elevate and upgrade each other. We see each other. But with y'all two being on the first floor, honey, he had to aim, a little bit higher than you. Now, Sheree, in my opinion, ain't no prize, but she is a step up from your ass, okay? And I hated how Arionne kept calling Sheree old all throughout the phone call. That old ass woman in her 50s, she bad. Nice body. Okay. She bad. She look good for her age. We gotta give Sheree that. Arionne is one of those women where she feels like because she's the younger, she's automatically prettier, and you're not. We see your face, we see Sheree's, we see Melody's, and girl, you coming in last. Okay, I'm just here to tell you. Arionne also denied that her baby is autistic. The boy, for the most part, he just makes sounds and stuff. He may say a word here or there, but, honey, that is a trait of autism. Okay, I ain't no doctor, but if the shoe fit, okay. So let's look at what autism is. It says people with ASD often have problems with social communication and interaction and restricted or repetitive behaviors or interests. People with ASD may also have different ways of learning, moving, or paying attention. It is important to note that some people without ASD might also have some of these same symptoms. So the boy may have it and may not have it, but what I didn't like is how Arionne got to saying, well, my son ain't slow, and it ain't about your son being slow. There are people's kids that they grew out of it. They are geniuses, very smart. It's not a, you're dumb disorder, okay? That's not what this is. Okay, so I did not like, her opinions on that. It was like, girl, that is not what autism is, okay? So the content creator, Straight No Chaser, basically says that, people want something to be wrong with Martell and Arionne's son so bad because, he cheated on Melody and lied to her for all these years. And, and it's just like, no, like, what is y'all doing? That ain't how we think. We're going off of what we see. The boy is always like crying. I told y'all, okay, no disrespect to her son, but I don't know, you guys, he just doesn't have that light in his eyes the way the other Eminem kids have in their eyes. He just doesn't seem happy. The baby does seem like, kind of like, I don't know. I don't know, like, evil, like mean, like he always mad. It's this look. And I've been around other children, bad kids, honey. I done been around them growing up as a kid, and I don't know. I don't know. That boy, he just may take Ari, whatever her damn name is, and Martell through there, honey. He just I don't know. Normally when you look at a baby or a child, you see the innocence. You really do see that, right? Especially with the other children. But it's like with him, he looked mad. He's mean. There's like this evil streak. And look at who the parents is, honey. And you can't pass those type of spirits on to your child. Okay? You can't. I don't care what nobody say. The apple don't fall too far from the tree sometimes. It really don't. So, honey, People are gonna have opinions, about your child if they keep seeing stuff over and over again. Because it's not like when we see the boy, he's happy and he's talking, and it's just he always seems a bit irate, irritated. Well, you his mother, can't really blame the little boy, right? But yeah, that's, if people keep seeing like a pattern of behavior, they gonna be like, something don't look right. Okay, let me get to the bottom of this. Okay. But it looked like there was some messages released where somebody was speaking on behalf of Arionne, and there was somebody trying to find out information about Arionne's daughter's father. I think one of the messages said, Paris' dad is around though, ? LOL. So how does that work? And people keep saying something wrong with her baby. They talk about little Knox. So the person says, isn't Paris' dad married? And then the person answers, yep, baby is autistic. It is not severe yet. I see it now. He probably doesn't talk. And then the person says, people who have mental disabilities pass those genetics to their children. So if that is Martell's son, both parents are mentally disabled. Oh, child. So another person says, child, why weren't the Eminem kids experiencing such things? Because Martell was their dad too. And then the person says, Mel is a genius. Mentally, her genetics are the dominant. You have never seen Mel's children insane. Never. Sugar Mama speaks fluent English once she started to speak and in full sentences. Math skills are above average. Analytical skills at genius level. I played with them, so I know. Oh, child. We also see Arionne's messages to Martell Holt. F you, Martell Holt. You made me like this. It took 2 seasons of you discussing me every episode to make her famous, and she left you to even say something. I was so dumb. See, you admitted it right there. But what Arionne does is, and this is what bitches on the first floor do all the time, is they done already showed their ass and showed how stupid and unstable and, how off their rocker they are, right? And then they'll keep trying to cover it up. Well, let me defend Martell. Well, he really a good dude. So why haven't he given you a title? Why is he just having sex with you? Ladies, if a man is just having sex with you, then that's all it is. Period. And don't get me wrong, there's another side of the coin. If you're just having sex with a man, I know I did it. There were men I was just having sex with. I wasn't interested in a relationship with them because they already showed me, honey, they was only good for one thing. So we just stayed right there on that first floor. You didn't get to go to the second and the third and the fourth floor because I didn't like you like that and didn't see you like that. See, we live in a society where people try to put everything off on the man. Oh, that man didn't want you. No, there were many a men. Okay? There were many a men that I did not want. Okay? Or, we were just talking. We didn't even have sex. But it never went to a relationship because they were so damn narcissistic. All they did was talk about themselves. And if you're dealing with somebody, ladies, okay, let's make this a teachable moment. If you're dealing with somebody and the conversation goes right back to them, even though you're supposed to be talking about you, narcissist, run and fast. Let's get back to this though. So I hope your 3 daughters, this is coleslaw, never run into a man like you. See, that's your regrets. That's your regrets right there. Okay, that's that time that you can't get back. That's that part of you that's angry. and loyal to you, and you've been using me. There it is. See, you've already said it, but what you'll do is you'll sweep up the trash, but create a different mess. Like we didn't already know all of this. Because she didn't already put this in the email, but now, on the phone with Nay, well, I wish the viewing public would really get to know the real Martell. It's not the man that just cheated and lied to me. That is a part of his character. You can't rewrite history, bitch. What's wrong with you? Okay? What is wrong with you? And deep down inside, Arionne will never admit to it, but Martell is a prize to her. There are certain women, and this ain't even just about looks. If they feel like she think that Martell is better than her, so he's a prize to her. She actually looks up to him, and that's why he's dealing with her. Remember what Marcus said, Melody's brother. Remember what that man said. He broke it down so eloquently, honey. Okay, he broke it down.
The kind of stuff that girl got, she must have put it down like. But also, when you have low self-esteem and you feel like you need to be the king, you feel like you need to be in charge, you feel like you need to lead, a lot of times you'll hook up with somebody who is on a way, way lower level than you are, so that the minimum qualities that you have will shine. And I think that's what happened. I think because that level is so low, you had to go low to get with somebody so that it will make you feel like you are the king, you are the lead. Because, to be with my sister, you got to be strong. You have to be intelligent. Because, her shit is tight. And I think because her stuff was so tight, it intimidated, which caused you to have to sneak out and do something. And then another, oh my God, it's so much.
And that's why he triangulated Melody. I love how Marcus broke this down. And what I'm talking to you all about, I didn't just see this with Martell and Melody. This is experience. I have seen this type of stuff. Men will, especially men with low self-esteem, but we assume, right? We as a society, we assume a man looks good. He has a six-pack. I done told y'all, I done had the six-packs. They were some of the most insecure men I had ever been with. I'm thinking, well, damn, we look good together. You're in shape. I look good. You look good. And just insecure, low self-esteem. And, if you are intelligent, you're a threat to them. Okay? Because they want their ego to be catered to. They want you to put them on a pedestal, and that's what Arionne did with Martell. Melody wasn't with that shit. She's smart, okay? Educated, well-spoken, can take nothing and turn it into something. And what you'll see with a lot of these men is, and they will never admit to this, okay? But they get intimidated by that. So, this bitch, she think too high of herself. Okay, let me get this ooga booga. Okay, that's why I be telling y'all. Pay attention to how these people look and how they come off. Not just looks, but how they come off, how they treat people, their reputation. Okay, for being ghetto, rude, mean, disrespectful. Okay? So, they will put that type of person on a pedestal over you because they're like, man, in her eyes, I'm like God, but in your eyes, I ain't ish. I ain't nothing. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, he is really breaking this down. Come on, Marcus, darling.
Queen asked, you want to be married? You're going to be married in the next year. You got 6 months. Well, that's going to be kind of hard because I'm at home. If you're always at home, how the hell did you have a baby?
Get him. Because he be lying. And these narcissists, and I know because I had dealt with one. When I tell y'all, I had no clue that this man would lie about everything. If I had a clue that this man would be such a liar, I would have never, dealt with that man. But when I tell you these narcissists just to be lying and they will say stuff just because it sound good, like, and that's what Martell does. That's why he'll say, yeah, I want to be married again. He don't really want to be married in the way you and I would probably want to be married. His married is, I got this bitch and now she's my slave. And now I will put her in a competition with another woman. Okay? That's what they do. That's what they do when they can't control you. And a lot of men, they want to be married for the wrong reasons. A lot of them do not want to be married for love, the way that maybe you would. Okay? They see it as control. They see it as ownership. Oh, if she got this title, if she got this ring. I had some man say that to me. You ain't got no ring, no, and you ain't got no ring. And bitch, I could get a ring. Shit, is that it? I want the motherfucking behavior to be through the roof. I want to be treated with respect, love, cherished, adored. And my ego is big. And if I even hear about a bitch, okay, like, we gonna have a problem. Okay? So men, they really need to quit with that. That's why I be telling y'all, okay, shit. Spend that money. That's why I tell y'all. Okay? You gonna have to do that. To keep them on the straight and narrow. Because they gonna care about that money, honey. Dang, she got me doing all this. Yep, and we gonna need you to do a little bit more. Okay? Spin, honey.
I guess even if you're still messing around, you still have to have some type of concept to say, those are my kids, Mom. I'm not even gonna fight certain battles. I'm not gonna fight as a man. I'm not even gonna deal with it. I'm gonna just hush. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna take the high road.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I can't even get the words out about how important it is for a man to really be a man. Now, this is a gay man saying this. Okay? And I've been around some gay men and they really are masculine. Okay? So, and they think a certain way. They have such, respect for women and just everybody, right? But Marcus gets this. This is what I love about him. Melody girl, we need more of your brother, honey, on this show because he could really teach a few things on the show about manhood. Marcus needs to go on the trips with them, really. I'm serious. But Marcus probably beat and whooped Marceau, Maurice, or Hookhead his ass because he ain't got time for the foolishness. Okay, this is a no-nonsense man. Y'all listen to him and what he about to break down.
He made the comment that women are emotional, basically. And so if you know women are emotional, then you take the other road instead of being more emotional than they are.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all?
Somebody got to be the man.
What did I tell y'all? They be wanting you to respect them as the man. You supposed to have all this respect for somebody that is acting like a woman. Just screaming, yelling, ain't no control of themselves. And no. Those type of men, they lose every time. Okay, there are men out here that can be in a disagreement with you, and because they are smart, because they are intelligent, because they have integrity, they know to be like, you know what, this is getting too heated. I'm going to walk away, and we will have this conversation at another time when I'm not angry. But yeah, I'm not going to over yell and out yell you and try to win the argument. That's more of that feminine behavior. Okay?
What's she say on the show? She wish she would have married a man instead of what? Anyway. Yeah, you can't be so emotional. And then I'm thinking back, all those outbursts that we see you on the show acting a fool about, you're like an emotional woman. Just want to fight and act a fool. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Like, calm down. It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
What did I tell y'all?
But, anyway. Prayerfully. But anyway, when your standards are low, I think that's when you have to go find something that's beneath so you'll shine So that a lot of people like that, those who got low self-esteem or feel insecure about something.
This is so true, you guys. This is a golden nugget. Write it down. I have lived it. Okay? I have lived it. Being around men with low self-esteem, even women, that's jealous. They go treat you a certain type of way. They may pretend to be your friend. They may even pretend to be your man or whatever. But because they are so jealous of you, they will do everything they can to sabotage you. And that's what he did to Melody. He had her in that burning house on purpose. And I'm sure in the beginning it wasn't like that. He presented himself to be somewhat attractive, he probably was being the nice country sweet boy, okay, that Miss Marlene would brag about. That my son, he washed his ass today. Okay, he cut the grass. He cashed his check. That boy love them kids. He take care of them kids. Okay, he got a mother like her, honey, just out here promoting his mediocrity, honey. Okay, making it seem like he more than what he is, and making it seem like he from the top floor.
They need something to build their ego, or you may say a narcissist. They may need something, to build their ego. So they look for something that's not on quite the level or standard that some people are on, and so that's what they need in order to thrive. So
come on. They not ready for this. Why do y'all think they don't want Dr. Francis on there? At least Marceau. He didn't even want to go back to see Dr. Francis. Don't want to be called out, because guess what? I'm smarter than everybody and I don't plan to change. But I will tell Tisha what she need to change. That's another thing about a narcissist. They can't take any feedback. They can't take it. But they can give it out. Okay?
That's all I can see. That's all I can see.
Marcus even, I guess, talked about the Revenge P tape too. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Queen. She kept saying, trying to get the point made that, why are you sharing with your side chick, co-star, whatever you want to call it, personal information about you and your life? About a tape. So it had to be shared with her for it to come out with the other girl, with Carson, or whatever her name is. So, I mean, it's like, but you couldn't even conceptualize what she was trying to ask. You just kept going, what did you say? Something like, basically, Melody, she did something, so-and-so, but that's not the point. That was not even the point that was being made. The point was being made, why are you sharing stuff with your former wife, with your current girlfriend? Intimate stuff like that. I don't know. I just don't get it.
And they do that type of stuff to triangulate, turn you against that person. Like any business idea, I'm sure that Melody was working on, he knew about, and he'll probably tell the side chick, and and then he'll probably convince her to do something similar. Yeah, she doing this, so yeah, you should try to do this too. And you guys, okay, I've seen it. Yeah, you should do this. She got this, and see, she not that smart, and you could come out with it, and it could be just as good. No, it's not, sweetie. Okay? Everybody cannot do what everybody is doing. And I actually had an old friend that tried to start a YouTube channel. They started it with 3 or 4 other people. Now, mind you, I don't even show my face. You just hear my voice. I'm that good. I'm that entertaining. I don't need 3 or 4 other people to take off. Okay, but yeah, this old friend of mine knew that I was doing YouTube, got involved with it with these other people. Where are these people at now? Nowhere. Nowhere to be found. They will steal your ideas, copy off of you, never give you credit. Okay? But yeah, well, you doing it, so anybody can do it. No, a lot of y'all don't have the personality. You gotta have the personality. Okay? Gotta have a well-layered personality to do YouTube. Period. And you can't just copy what other people do, and you're not going to succeed like that. You're not going to make it like that. You got to be creative. You got to have talent. Got to be working with something. But yeah, child, these people are crazy, honey. But yeah, Marcus broke it down, honey. Okay, I want to get back really quick to this this email that she wrote. Stop placing blame on me. It's a lot of exclamation points, honey. Okay. I was loyal to you. You went and got an old bitch. Best of luck to you. Still a narcissist. Didn't Marcus, did he just say that Hookhead was a narcissist? Still a manipulator, trying to make this my fault. Bye. Don't email me unless it's about Knox. We have nothing to talk about. My closure was seeing you on the blogs. Yours will be seeing me with my new man. Okay? Don't email me back. Child, she full of shiggity. Okay? And she also got real upset about, she didn't want to name her son Maverick. She tried to act like she has some type of respect for Martell and Melody's marriage. Because she was like, yeah, but both their names start with an M, and I didn't want to have anything to do with that. You know, that's sacred between them. I said, look at your ass. Oh, you got respect for their marriage now, girls. It's too late. Okay. It's way too late for you to have respect now. Okay. But yeah, she says, and I'm not changing my son's name to Maverick. Stop calling him that. His name is Knox. He's way different from the others. Hence why you told me you don't want him every other week like you get the others. Ladies, never have a baby by a married man. Let me be your example. Somebody had to be it. I own my shit. Now what? You don't own shit. You just talking shit. But yeah, she act like, you know, this girl is funny. She act like we don't see through her bullshiggity. You done already said too much. Okay, you also was upset with the pictures that Martell and Sheree was taking. You know, they love Planet Fitness photo shoot, honey, that they be doing. She was like, damn, I hate I had a baby by this nigga. If y'all only knew, he just ate me from the back the other day before yesterday, licking my whole asshole. Talking about this is just business. Asking, do you want me to stop talking to her? LOL, you look good and comfortable, Mr. Hope. Don't come for me. I got the footage on my Ring camera. He spent the night. See, that type of stuff girl, you are very easy to figure out, honey. You putting that type of stuff out there because you want to get a rise out of Sheree and you want to make it to where she don't deal with him. I don't know why the hell she even dealing with him, because this wasn't no come up. This was a step down. Okay, a step down. You're already on the first floor. I guess you want to be in the basement. But as long as you in a chateau, honey, you will, play your role, honey. Okay, but I guess, honey. But yeah, you done already spoke your heart, your real feelings on the situation, honey. And another thing about this that I always tell y'all, these Ooga Boogers, honey, they love being in competition with another woman. And she really thought, right? She's that delusional. She thought she was better than Melody and was going to be treated better than Melody. But no, he just put you right on that bench. Okay? I'm going to read to you guys what the people think about all of this. One person says, it's scary how delusional this girl is. It's like a movie for real. She has no self-love at all and is allowing a man who doesn't have shit to run circles around her, and she's only getting older. Martell gonna find someone he really loves, and she's going to end up alone if she doesn't change this behavior. She's too old to think this way. Yeah, you still allowing him to take you on this merry-go-round, and then you get mad, and then you get over your feelings, and then you get right back cool with him, and then you the shit out to the public and, you know, writing all these emails and making sure we can see it, and you get on social media and, you know, you get all in your feelings, and then you still on that bench. You're not going nowhere. So he takes you for granted. And ladies, when you don't never go nowhere, and whenever you don't have another man you are dealing with or other men, I always tell y'all you need about 3. Okay? They take you for granted. They feel like, oh, she ain't going nowhere. She, you know, I just know I could, you know, run all through her. And yeah, he know he could treat her any kind of way. Another person says 3.5 years later, Arionne still sitting at home waiting on Martell, saying the exact same thing she said to Melody, thinking she's the cream of the crop, disrespecting Melody, Martell disrespecting Arionne. Martell doesn't have to choose. He knows you are sitting on the bench waiting on him. Karma is real, and she started in her 20s, halfway through her 30s, no growth whatsoever. None. Another person says, how did she want him to show loyalty to her when he couldn't even be loyal to his wife? What an idiot. Because these women that be side chicks, they think that they are better. Okay? And they think that, you know, they love the competition aspect, right? They love the triangulating. Like women that suffer from internalized misogyny, they love being in competition with you. Okay, as long as they are in proximity to you, they feel like, dang, we on the same level. You know? We fucking the same man? Yeah, you know, we must have a lot in common. Child. Child. Lies. Okay, a lie don't care who tell it, honey. Another person says, it's so weird how Arionne keeps speaking on Martell's kids with Melody. She sounds unhinged as hell. Arionne doesn't need to be around the kids. No, she may do something to them. You know, you just never know with people that's off their rocker, honey, the way that she is. Another person says, yeah, Coleslaw said all of this then, but today she is still loyal to Martell. She is so immature and just not that smart. About to catch a charge for a man that she knows doesn't want her. SMH, if she had any sense, she would tell everything she knows and save herself. And the original Straight No Chaser ladies end up saying, I told her to expose him, SMH. I guess the elevator doesn't go all the way up. Ooh, child. Oh, another person said what I said about autism. They said it is a spectrum disorder. Her son can be autistic and be very intelligent. Every autistic child is different. Yeah, some of them, they grow out of it, I heard. But some of them are like geniuses, very smart, very intelligent. Another person says she gets no sympathy about the fact that he doesn't get her child like the others. What did you expect? Yeah, your child will be treated worse. You know, he gonna be a last priority because those other children are, you know, they come from the same household. Those of us that's been living life, we know how this go. Does it make it right? No, I think all children should be treated equally. I do. But that's just not how the cookie crumbles. Like when you get yourself in these situations, when you have a baby with somebody else's husband, those children come first. Another person says, Coleslaw is trying to laugh at Sheree, clowning her about her age, but Sheree is beautiful and definitely has more going for her than Coleslaw. He still ain't claiming her. She is a lost cause. Yeah. Another person says, it's sad that her being able to say he's her baby daddy gives her such pride. Thank you. I'm so glad that everybody is picking up how dysfunctional this girl is, because that my baby daddy, but that my baby daddy, but that my baby daddy, and he really loved me, and he really do, and y'all just don't know the real him. Girl, we see the real him, and the difference between us and you is we've accepted it, and you still have not moved on. Okay? The person goes on to say that's why she refers to Knox as my son constantly, because she feels like he's her prized baby. She feels like that having had a child with Martell, that somehow puts her on Melody's level. Yes, preach, baby. That's what these women do. That was her whole purpose for bringing this child onto the planet, honey. Okay? I'll be on Melody's level then, because I actually have a child with him. Okay? The difference is Melody is more than a baby mama. She is an ex-wife, and there is a big damn difference. Nothing against baby mamas, but that's facts and not opinion. What a clown. So pathetic. I could honestly almost feel sorry for her, but I won't. Come on, girl. I like her, honey. Okay, another person says, Nay really was capping this delusional peasant up. How many times did she reference Melody, who has nothing to do with any of this? The crazy part is, why did she think Martell was going to choose her, be loyal to her, and stay with her after all he did to the woman he was married to? This girl really needs to seek some psychiatric help. How dare she compare her badass son to Sugar Mama. They are different in every way. Yeah, see, even with Sugar Mama, and I'm not being funny, you guys, you could see the light in her eyes. She seems like a happy baby. And don't get me wrong, boss baby, she got a little toot on her. Sugar Mama could be a little feisty. I kind of heard her talking with Martell one time, so yeah, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, them kids that he got with Melody are very different than her son. Just very different. You don't see the light in his eyes. He don't really seem happy. You don't get that, guys. Okay? I'm just being honest about my observations. Another person says coleslaw is just ignorant. She literally spoiled her chance of any man of worth wanting and respecting her. She'll be 40, 50 and having wasted years on this nothing. But then again, she's nothing. Another person says she is bitter because he didn't choose her when Melody dumped him. She thought she was winning and he made her look like a whole clown. Yeah. Another person says she thinks everyone is embarrassed by Martell except her. She should be embarrassed the most. 5+ years, a child, and still on the sidelines. Yeah, and we all see it. Okay? Another person says, after hearing all of this, why she chooses to stay waiting around for him is beyond me. Yeah. And another person says when she said that he is different from the others, she meant that because deep down inside, she really feels that he loves his other kids with Mel more than he loves their son. She's just trying to flip the script and save face now because she's ashamed. Notice how she keeps defending Martell's love for Knox. She doesn't want it to be said that he never wanted Knox because that means he never wanted her like that. Okay? Another person says, y'all need to miss me with that about her son not being autistic. They may have mislabeled him, but I can almost guarantee you that if he's not autistic, that child is going to have something wrong with him. He's in a dysfunctional, very argumentative household. Disassociation and anxiety disorder. Depression is the first three that come to mind. The hurricane of a relationship that he was created in almost guarantees he's going to suffer and have issues through life. Yeah, children can pick up on triangulating. They could pick up on if their mother is on the side. Children will grow up to ask, well, why aren't my parents together? Or why does dad get these kids more than he gets me? Like, there's going to be some issues, It's just, how the cookie crumbles. That's just what comes along with this type of situation. So the person says, so miss me with trying to make it seem like these people are just talking about her baby. The public was simply telling the truth. If the mother is on the internet and the baby is screaming and hollering, common sense should tell her to get off the damn internet. Exactly. So, child, they is dragging her. Another person says she has low self-esteem. She recognizes that he is playing her and at the same time sees it as a badge of honor. So sad. Yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad, you guys. But, honey, that's all I got. That's all I got to say about this. I just found it, like, tragic. You know? Hearing, that audio, and it's like, girl, we have seen you down to the internet dragging your baby daddy, and he ain't shit, and you don't want his daughters to be with a man like him, because he's a narcissist, and he's this, and he's that, and then, guess what, the next minute, you'll be taken up for him. Okay, y'all got some type of trauma bonded situationship, honey. We won't call it a relationship. Okay, and just because you having relations with somebody don't mean y'all in a relationship. Okay, now, there you go with that, honey. Okay, but honey, that's all I got. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.